Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 57 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, hello everybody. I'm here. I promise. There was just a very slight technical error on my end, in which I forgot that it was already 10 a.m. So, um, hello everybody. I am Chloe. This is Rise and Right, the 10 a.m. edition, because 8 a.m. wasn't happening this week. Let me know what y'all are working on, and let me get that banner off the screen. There we go. Also, sorry if y'all heard me talking to my Alexa this morning. It is, in fact, 57 degrees in Atlanta right now. I asked her, and then I was like, oh, she just confirmed that. But yeah, I asked her, and then I was like, I'm not muted. I bet they can hear that. So my apologies. So, anyways, good morning, Elizabeth and Laura and Funky Sai. Thank you for joining. I got a bunch of stuff done yesterday. Things went slower than I was hoping, but I was able to get some stuff formatted, and I finished up that proofread that I was doing. I was able to get that book formatted, as well as it was the last book of the series, so I was also putting out a box set for it. That was a whole shit show to format, and then once I had it all figured out and I tried to convert it, the conversion kind of blew up. I use Caliber to convert, and what's crazy, so I had some definite errors where Caliber just screwed up its table of contents. As long as you have just basic knowledge of HTML coding, or just being able to process what it says on the screen, it's really simple. I'm not saying actually knowing the codes, but being able to look at a code and see what's wrong by comparing it to other identical codes. They're pretty easy to fix. And the nice thing with issues like that, table of contents, is there are validators online where you run it through a validator and it tells you exactly where the error is. It tells you what line and what position in that line. Those are hard coded. What it is for their validator, it is exactly what it's going to be in any other HTML viewer. So those errors are easy to fix. I don't know. It just had a really weird glitch where it didn't code a couple of them properly. Anyways, that was my easy fix. The problem fix was that everything looked completely wrong in Caliber's Mobi viewer. All of my formatting that I had done, I lost a bunch of it. And for some reason, underneath so I had my chapter titles underlined, and for some reason, the underline was thicker under some letters than others. Super bizarre issues. Looked like shit. I gave up after fighting it for a while, and the thing is that that's not even HTML at that point. That's CSS, which is a far more dramatic shit show. But finally, I gave up and just downloaded it. Uploaded it to Amazon, and it looked okay in their previewer. So I'm going to run with it. I don't know. But anyways, it took me 4.5 minutes to get to the point that all of that stuff is done. I have to update and format and convert books for new back matter, which is just going to be a grind, and I'm kind of tempted to do it in front of the TV at some point. After when I'm having dinner with my roommate, just so I'm not wasting other productivity time doing it. And then I have a book that I have to It's a novella that I need a rough draft done, preferably by the end of this month. So I should be working on that right now, but also I decided that the whole series of events is kicked off by my main character's obsession with the movie Cocktail. The book does take place in the late 80s. There is flexibility in that, but like I absolutely can set it at like within the 5-year period after 1988 when that movie came out. So, because all of the events are kicked off by his obsession with the movie Cocktail, I need to rewatch the movie Cocktail. And I started it yesterday and then realized I had a show that was starting in a half hour. The first 2 minutes of Cocktail are a raging shit show that make no sense whatsoever. That's okay. The whole purpose of this part of the story is I can't actually work on that story right now because I have to watch that movie, and obviously I am with you guys right now. So to make something that needed zero explanation whatsoever go on forever, I'm going to be editing some of my shorts today and get them posted and lined up for my Medium site. Courtney has no idea what she's working on. Funky is still editing draft 3. Let's go ahead and do this. We are going to be doing 20s as per usual. So I will see you guys at 10:43. Okay. Oh, it's time. About half a minute ago. Sorry. I'm trying. Oh God. I had two paragraphs, but little paragraphs, like, 2 3 sentence paragraphs finished. I was like, oh, I can do this. Let's keep reading. I'm fine. No. Anyways, I got one short posted and scheduled. It was uploaded to Medium and formatted and scheduled to come out on the 24th. Is that tomorrow? Yes. And I just got another one edited to also get posted. So I'm hoping I've got enough saved up right now that I can at least post through like Saturday, which will be cool if I can get all of those in and not have to worry about doing any editing for the rest of the week, because that way I will have more time to write an entire short story. So Sako joined us. Thank you for joining, Sako. And Nell joined us. Nell is working on a dark fantasy novel. Awesome. And Elizabeth is doing some admin work. And let's see. I'm trying to read. I don't know. I'm a little scatterbrained today. I don't know why. Elizabeth got some admin work done and comments responded to and emails answered. That's it for her today. Got to run errands. Thank you for joining, Elizabeth. And Nell got about 291 words, and that is fantastic. I am excited to get back to writing. I haven't done actual writing in a month now, I think, because I was editing 2 books. I had a book come out on the 17th. I have another one that's coming out on the 31st. So for at least the last month, I've been doing everything except writing. I'm really excited to get back into writing again. I've got a short story that I'm hoping to get finished up by the end of this month. And then I'm debating. So we've got Camp Nano starting in a couple of, not even a couple of weeks, a week and a half, not even. We've got a Nano coming up. Starts next Thursday. And I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm struggling in 2 different directions because I've got this series that I am finishing up this week, hopefully. This short story that I need to write to finish up my Demon series. I have a standalone novel that I need to finish up for my Shifter series. And I don't know if I should be doing that because it's technically a standalone. I don't have to put it out for my Shifter series. I just feel like I left that series way more open-ended than I should have. I left with a whole bunch of mysteries in it, which I have a habit of doing. I don't mean to. I just do. Like, I feel like every series needs to lead into another series, but I shouldn't be writing them the way. Anyways, so I'm debating about whether I finish that standalone. That isn't necessary, but it's half written. Or if I keep pushing on my Alien series that I've written the first 2 books for, I really need to kind of rewrite one of them, and that's okay. It's going to be something completely new. It's a new market. I feel like I'm going to do well in that market, though, and my Shifter stuff has not done well. I don't know. I'm in a... I'm probably going to decide on Wednesday what I'm going to do on Thursday. And on Thursday, I'm probably going to start doing it and then be like, no, I don't actually want to do that now. And of course, all of that is contingent on the fact that I need to finish a short story before that month starts, or a novella. I need to say novella because I can finish a short story in 2 hours, but a novella takes time. A novella takes plotting. Also, Courtney made a turmeric latte and did some reading. Awesome. I've only ever had one beverage that had turmeric in it, and it could have just been like the worst choice ever, but it was like coconut, turmeric, and ginger, probably a couple other things from Fresh Market, and it tasted like I was drinking curry. I drank the whole thing because I stopped there on my way to the salon where I was having them bleach the bottom half of my hair so I could color it how I like to. And then the stylist, the beautician, whatever the correct term is, I don't know. The hair girl was like, "Hey, we just got these new products for dye that are funky dyes, and I want to test them. So I'll give you like a massive discount if you want to chill out for a few hours while I fully dye your hair." Um, and all I had was that stupid turmeric drink. So I drank. I probably could have gotten a drink from them, but I was like, I don't want to be that guy. So, yeah. So I did drink that entire thing, but I was like, I'm never doing this again. Okay, let's do our next sprint. We are going to go for 20 again. It is 10:50 here in Atlanta. So I will see you guys at 11:10. Okay, time up. Let me know how you did. I got another story up. So I've got two more that I want to do for today before I so that I feel set up through the rest of the week. Um, and I'm about halfway through the next story. So, and I've got this one, and I've actually got a whole bunch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 more stories that are ready to be edited and published. So I am still ahead of schedule. But I'm really glad that I gave myself that buffer and started writing like 2 weeks before I actually started publishing, because I'm trying to write a short story every day, and some days have just not been happening. I feel like as soon as I committed to it, I committed to a whole bunch of other things, and now I'm getting sorry about my cat being lewd back there. No, Chalk, that's disgusting. Oh my God, they're both. Oh no, she's just licking her side. But yeah, so I'm getting better. I wrote my first under 1,000 story last night. I'm having an issue with all of my short ones ending up having like a romance in them that like they're not supposed to be. The purpose of these are not to be short romances. They're supposed to be short erotic pieces. The one that I am editing right now is an affair between a senator and I don't I can't think of the right term, but she is a senator and he is a expert for military stuff. He is owns an electronics company that deals in military and communications technology. There is a term for that is just falling out of my brain right now that is like a common English term. Doesn't matter. Anyways, they're having an affair, and I could have just left it like that. And then as I kept writing it, it turns out that they've been having an affair for 20 years. And she was, a captain or whatever in the military, and he was a contractor on her base, and that was how they met. But because of her whatever, they just never went beyond having this 20-year affair. Like, I didn't need to write all that. I did not need all of that in this story, and I don't think their readers really want that. But I don't know, because I'm not a reader of this sort of story. So it's hard for me to tell, except that when I read for research, it does not have this sort of stuff in it. And I don't know if it's because it's what the readers want or because it's what the writers are giving them. So this is a weirder market, it's not as cut and dried as most. It's not like a market that's flooded enough where you can see trends and you can see where this is doing well because they are including this, or it's not doing well because it's including this, or not, whatever. So I'm just winging it at this point. And a lot of it is definitely coming down to dumb luck and what medium puts in front of the readers, because this is also stuff that's impossible to research. I'm sorry, that's not the right term. It's impossible to refine your search. That was what I was going for, not research. Refine your search. And there's no reviews. There's really no way other than like putting in a basic keyword and seeing what medium tells you. There's really not a whole lot of control. I know some people do really well with like SEO terms. That's I don't get it. I don't understand SEO. I mean, I understand the concept behind it, but not I don't understand it enough to utilize it. So it is what it is. But also, I feel like most medium writers are in that same boat, so it doesn't make a difference. Also, good morning, Shadow. So it is 11:15. We're going to go for 20 minutes again, and we'll have just enough time to do another sprint after that. So um, I think I'm going to finish up what I set out to do today in these next two sprints. Hopefully, you guys are getting some good progress too. Okay, time on that sprint. I just got another story up and scheduled, so I'm doing well. I have one left to do. My senator is ready to go. Let me know how y'all did, and yeah, I don't know why I'm so sleepy today. I mean, I guess I was up late last night and I woke up early. That's probably it. That's usually the two contributing factors, huh? Um, but yeah, so I am looking forward to the end of this month. I feel good right now. I feel like the last couple of months I have not been able to get done what I wanted to. But this month I had 2 books published. I mean, I had 1 book published and another book to be published. That they're pretty much ready to go. I just have I've got a little bit of finalizing things to do. I updated all my back matter. I got another book up for pre-order that won't be going live until June, and I've been having an issue with my last few books of not setting up a pre-order in advance. I always do a pre-order because you cannot control when your book will go live if you don't do a pre-order. Basically, Amazon's process is if you do not do a pre-order, then just as soon as they are ready to put the book out, it goes out. It's not like you can say, make it go live on this date. You can attempt to, post it the day that you want it to go live with the hope that it will go live that day, but sometimes things go wrong with Amazon. So, and that's why if you are setting a book up for pre-order, you actually need to have your manuscript in. I believe it's 3 days, 4 days before it's actually scheduled to go live. So, with that in mind, I usually set up a pre-order a week in advance. I try to not do it, but if I don't have a choice, I will set it up a week in advance just so that I can have it go live the day that I want it to go live. What is my reasoning for that? Is it because I am marketing and I want to make sure that everything goes right and I've got a big release party planned and I don't want things to go wrong because it doesn't get out on the day that I want it to? No, I don't do any of that. I don't. I don't do release parties. I'm terrible at marketing. Basically, I have all of my eggs in a single basket right now, marketing wise. I'm hoping with my shifter stuff, I can do a bit better once that box set comes out. But the couple times that I've tried to market it has flopped. So I don't. And I soft release stuff. The last book that I put out, the one that came out on the 17th, has had almost no sales. And it's in my series that does really well. So it's not like it was destined to fail. Nobody got notification that it was live. It is what it is. So I don't know. Oh, but yeah, so I did get a bunch of stuff done for the future, and I do think that once I actually sit down to start writing this novella, it's going to be I'm going to be okay. I'm going to get it done in the timeline that I wanted to get it done in. I keep thinking that it's going to take me a month to write it. It's a damn novella. It's not going to take me a month to write. I just got to make sure that I plot it in advance so I don't do the same stupidity that I did last time of having a 45,000 word novella. Some Deep Mystery says, this is really interesting to know. Everything I hear about publishing through Amazon sounds a bit crazy. So full disclosure on that, as somebody who publishes both Amazon exclusive and wide, everywhere is a bit crazy. Amazon, I feel like you can at least anticipate better than some other places. Now, part of it is also knowing the things that are outside of your control. But overall, I do think the publishing experience is better on Amazon than on most other places, and you get a lot more out of it. I don't just mean in book sales, which, yes, Amazon tends to be the whale there, but also the data is a lot easier to interpret. It's still a shit show. But like if you compare the interface of Amazon to the interface of, say, Google Play, um, it's so much easier to figure out what's going on Amazon. So you have to like, there's a learning curve on Amazon like everywhere else, but once you figure out what's within your control and what isn't, overall, I do feel like it's the best experience. Okay, let's go ahead and do our last sprint and then we will call it a day from here. We're going to go for 20 minutes once more. Starting now, I will see you guys at just past noon Eastern Time. Okay, I got everything done, and I only ran 9 seconds over. Yay! So I am now scheduled with my Medium publication through Saturday. Yay! No more having to deal with that. Um, Sometimes the scheduling of stuff like that is even more stressful than the actual writing of the stories, and that's just how like writing is, right? Like everything kind of sucks. Anyways, that is everything for today. Hey Meadow, sorry this was the end of the show. I hope you guys got some work done. I will be back Thursday and Friday at this time, 10 a.m. To noon Eastern time. I'll also be on tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Eastern again, and tonight at 7 on both my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel. So exactly where you are now, wherever you are now, I will be doing another Bob Rossoff. Tonight will be Sako joining me. And Sako is going to be using Procreate, which is iPad's uh, paint program, I guess is the right way of saying it. It's not, I don't know, graphics designer. Is that correct? I don't know. It's weird because it doesn't, like, it certainly doesn't have all the capabilities of Photoshop, but it's obviously a lot more fancy than paint. And I don't know what you call it when it's in the middle of those two things. So I'm really excited because this is going to be the first digital art I get to see. It's probably going to encourage me to try this in MS Paint at some point. But for now, we're just going to have Sako give it the like test run and see how it goes. So really excited about tonight. And I hope you guys will be able to join me at least for a little bit. We'll be painting and talking about painting and probably some other stuff. It's pretty relaxing and it's pretty neat watching just regular people make a Bob Ross painting, and also from the viewer's perspective, watch us trash talk as we do something that comes out looking amazing every single time. I'm always shocked at how they turn out, but like as the viewer, it's a lot easier to be like, oh no, that looks really good. Then, and I know this is like watching other people doing it. I'm like, mine looks like terrible shit and yours looks amazing. And they're like, no, mine looks like terrible shit. We're not like stroking each other's egos. But that really is the perspective of the artist. And then the next day you look at it and it's gorgeous. So that is tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Word Stitch Write-In channel on YouTube, and also on the Chloe Alice Balkin channel on Twitch. And then again, for the rest of the week, I'll be on for writing sprints tomorrow at 8 p.m. and Thursday and Friday at 10 a.m. You guys all have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me. Like and subscribe and all of that. I forget that I'm supposed to say that every single time. I say it like once a month. So this is that once for March. Like and subscribe, guys. And I will see you later. Bye.